That's over. Alright, do you remember what the hell's going on?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Sam.
Sam? Sam showed up to the wall?
Yeah.
Alright, so episode 5, The Lion and the Wolf, or The Wolf and the Lion, I should say. And then, of course, you got a few questions for after the episode, so stick around till then and leave your questions on this video or the community post or Patreon for the next episode. Things are going to get interesting this episode because we get to see a little more of the world, another location, and some new characters. Alright, here we go.
I still don't have the bouncy ball.
I did not get the bouncy ball chair. I don't know where to get a bouncy ball chair. Alright, they'll add a location here. Oh, God.
This thing recline?
Yeah, it does. The Erie. New spot. Oh, you're humming the song now. What's that called? What's the castle?
The wall.
No, I know it's a big-ass wall. What's the castle called?
I don't know.
Castle Black. I asked you this last week.
I didn't know it last week either.
I know, you should...
And I probably won't know it next week. Why are they so big on my head?
Oh my God, you can adjust them.
Ew.
Sir Hugh.
I thought he was dead.
He is.
So what are they doing?
This is the Silent Sisters. They prepare bodies for funerals. Remember they were doing John Aaron at the rocks and stuff?
Life is strange.
Sir Barristan
Not so many
Silmy.
years ago we fought as enemies of the Trident.
I'm glad we never met on the field, Sir Barristan.
Who's the one that killed him?
The
As is
mountain.
my wife. I don't think the widow's life would suit her.
It's made too small, Your Grace. It won't go.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat ass. Did you know that?
What?
Look at this idiot. One ball and no brains. He can't even put a man's armor on him properly.
You're too fat for your armor.
Fat, is it? Oh, it's funny, is it?
No, Your Grace.
Oh. You don't like the hand's joke? You heard the hand. The king's too fat for his armor. Go find the breastplate stretcher. Ow! How long before he figures it out?
Maybe you should have one invented.
Why? Because I'm king? Piss on that. I want to hit somebody.
And who's going to hit your bike?
Anybody who can. You're telling me those cowards would let me win?
Aye.
Too fat for my armor.
You're a squire. A Lannister boy.
Enough of this. Let's go watch him ride. At least I can smell someone else's blood.
Robert.
What? Oh. An inspiring sight for the people, eh? Come, bow before your king. Bow, you shits.
He was trying to do that.
Yes. Now he used to be a badass, and he's really tall in the books and stuff, but
At her dancing
he's
lessons.
real strong.
Why is she still here?
The Night of the Flowers.
Because she's in King's Landing now. She's going to be queen one day.
Who's that?
Sir Loris, Knight of the Flowers.
He's kind of hot too. If he has that thing protecting his neck, why didn't the other one?
Still a space there.
On the mountain.
I'll take that bet.
Or a girl
I
from
don't
the
like
pleasure houses of Lease.
You could even buy a friend.
What's he doing?
He is.
Huh?
That's over.
Leave him be. Stop this madness in the name of your...
I owe you my life, sir.
I'm not sir.
Aww. What the heck is that?
Getting water?
Remove his hood.
Oh.
Downwards.
You're taking me to your sisters to answer for my imagined crimes.
Found
What sort of imbecile arms an assassin with his own blade?
Hill tribes you just mentioned. Can be a little gory at times.
I'll be fine, my lady.
Bran.
The Iron Islands.
Famed for their skills at archery, navigation, and lovemaking.
And failed rebellions.
Sigil, a lion. Words, a Lannister always pays his debts.
No. A common saying, but not their official motto.
I've been Lord Stark's ward since I was 8 years old.
Lord. That's a nice word for it.
Come on.
No.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I just have a random cat in the ship.
How is your son, my lord?
Now there's cats in the book, dude.
He'll never walk again.
Sir Pounce is a cat you'll meet later.
But his mind is sound. You are the king's hand, and the king is a fool. Your friend I know, but a fool, and doomed unless you save him. The queen is not the only one who has been watching you closely.
What does that mean?
There are few men of honor in the capital. You are one of them.
What sort of doom does the king face?
The same sort as John Arryn. The Tears of Lys, they call it. A rare and costly thing. As clear and tasteless as water, it leaves no trace. Some dear friend, no doubt, but which one?
Gave
There
who
were
what?
many.
Poison,
Lord Arryn
Tears
was
of
a
Lys.
kind and trusting man. Pity what happened to him.
See what's
Just as
happening?
life seemed to be going so nicely.
They're figuring out what actually happened.
If Sir Hugh poisoned him, John was a man of
Jamie?
peace. He was hand for 17 years, 17 good years. Why kill him?
He started asking questions.
About Jamie? What's that?
A dragon skull. Valyrian the Black Dread. And this is that's the time period, not necessarily him, that House of the Dragon covers.
She can't fit through there.
I guess you probably could.
You look a bit lonely today. Should pay a visit to my brothel this evening. First boy is on the house.
I think you are mistaking business with pleasure.
Am I? Both.
I thought they liked
equally
each other.
important.
But though I suppose beauty
I think
is
they have a
subject to
respect, but I wouldn't say
no?
liked.
And it was discovered that you helped the Starks come to that conclusion. To think.
Isn't that what happened?
Simple word to the Queen.
One shudders at the thought.
Did you recognize the guy with him a minute ago?
Friends from across the narrow sea.
He's the one
You're from there
that's
yourself,
hosting
after all.
Viserys and Dany.
Aren't we, Lord? Wondering if the
So
king
why is he
might
there?
question my friend's sympathies.
Disturbing news from far away. Hadn't you heard?
They were just having a pissing match with information.
Where is she?
She went out through the passages and came out of the city.
Are you going to let me by, or do I need to smack you on the ear to help with your hearing?
You know I had half my guard out searching for you.
But I think one was fat.
I think one
They
was
said you
fat.
were the bastard, and the water fighting the lions, and the savage.
What were you doing in the dungeons?
Chasing a cat.
That's literally me talking to you.
Pardon, my lord. There's a Night's Watchman here begging a word.
Who is that?
Your name, friend?
Remember, he was traveling with Tyrion.
It's about your wife, my lord. She's taken the imp.
What's that mean?
Arrested Tyrion, they call him the Imp.
Oh. He just saved her life and she's still trying to take him.
Huh?
He just helped save her life.
They say it's impregnable.
You?
Give me 10 good men and some climbing spikes. I'll impregnate the bitch.
I like you.
I want them dead. Mother and child both. And that fool Viserys as well. Is that plain enough for you? I want them both dead.
You'll dishonor yourself forever if you do this.
Honor? It's
Why does he want to kill them?
Fear and blood.
Then we're no better than the Mad King.
Careful.
Her dad Aerys was the king before Robert, and he rebelled and overthrew him. And so the Targaryens are still technically the rightful heirs, if you look at it from that way.
And careful now.
You want to assassinate a girl?
Child.
Based on whose information?
Sir Jorah Mormont.
Remember Jorah?
Jorah Mormont's a slave.
The one with Dany?
Not a traitor. Small difference, I know, to an honorable man. When you find yourself in bed with an ugly woman, best close your eyes, get it over with. Cut her throat. Be done with it.
The Robert I grew up with didn't tremble at the shadow of an unborn child.
She dies.
I will have no part in it.
Does that mean he's done?
I thought you were a better man.
Out. Damn you, I'm done with you.
I'll go ahead with my daughters. Get them ready. Do it yourself. Don't ask anyone for help.
Right away, my lord.
It won't take more than an hour, but as you please.
He's probably lying.
Round up all the men we have and station them outside the guild's chambers.
He's actually going with them.
You bring him here without permission. You pollute my home with his presence. Your aunt has done a bad thing, Robin, a very bad thing.
Excuse me?
Isn't he beautiful?
This is our sister.
And strong too. John knew it. He killed your father. He murdered the hand of the king.
Oh, did I kill him too? I've been a very busy man.
You will watch your tongue. Lannisters are all mine. No one will hurt my baby.
You better be careful. One strong wind's gonna blow him off.
That's what I always say. That's their sales.
All I ever hear from Robert and Stannis is how I'm not tough enough, how I squirm at the sight of blood.
Did vomit when that boy's eye was knocked out in the melee.
His eye was dangling out of the damn socket.
You didn't know how to...
What are you doing?
Look at it. You cut me. It's just blood. We've all got it in us. Sometimes a little spills. If you become king, you're going to see a lot of this.
What's going on?
Just let's...
Go on. Look.
So Robert's his brother, the king, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Renly on the council. Now his boyfriend's telling him he should be king, and he mentioned he has another brother, older brother named Stannis, that you'll meet with.
They don't have siege weapons.
It's a neat little trick you do. You move your lips and your father's voice comes out.
He's my father-in-law.
Sometimes I don't know what holds it together.
Our marriage.
So here we sit.
What was she like?
You've never asked about her, not once.
Who?
Why not?
At first, just saying her name, even in private, felt like I was breathing life back into her.
Who?
I thought if I didn't talk about her, she'd just fade away. What harm could Lyanna Stark's ghost do to either of us that we haven't done to each other 100 times over?
What are they talking about?
Just their history and their marriage and who he really loved. Remember, he was at the statue in Winterfell, in the crypts.
The king was always good to me.
When John Arryn came to visit you, what did he want?
He wasn't that sort of man, my lord. He
The
just
king.
wanted to know if the child was happy, healthy.
Remember, he found Gendry last week. No shit.
What are they doing?
Take back, sir. This is the Hand of the King.
Was the Hand of the King. I'm not sure what he is. Lord of somewhere very far away. I'm looking for my brother. You remember my brother, don't you, Lord Stark? Blonde hair, sharp tongue, short man.
I remember him well. He was taken at my command to answer for his crimes.
My lords, I bring the city watch.
I'm going to open your lord from balls to brains and see what Starks are made of. Take him alive. Kill his men.
Is he gonna die?
My brother, Lord Stark. I want him back.
That's it?
Why, you wanted more?
What?
The Lion and the Wolf. What'd you think?
I don't know. That was too much.
Too much? Shit's starting to happen.
Was he mad somebody interfered or mad somebody hurt him?
Mad somebody interfered. So you met Lysa this time.
Who's that?
Catelyn's sister, the crazy one, with little Robin. And you see the investigation going on that Jon Arryn was going through before he got poisoned, obviously, because Varys said he got poisoned. All right, couple questions. There was one on this last one that I forgot to ask you. It was a good one. Rhaegar Ruby says, the book series is called A Song of Ice and Fire. Any thoughts on what that might mean? So the books are called A Song of Ice and Fire. The first book is called A Game of Thrones. That's why they got the name. So what could that mean? A Song of Ice and Fire.
I don't know. Ice would put the fire out.
Or would fire melt the ice?
Oh. I don't know.
All right. Mr. Master says, glad to see you two watch the show together. Arya is my all-time favorite character. Have your favorites changed within these 5 episodes? Which plot line do you find yourself most interesting in at the moment? So, any changes in character so far?
I don't know. I still hate the 2 girls.
You still hate Sansa and who? Catelyn?
Yeah.
So you still like Arya
Mm-hmm.
and Jon, obviously. He wasn't in this episode.
I know. It's kind of sad.
There's plot lines. So you got the South and King's Landing, all the shit you saw this episode. You got
That
Jon.
one right now.
That one right now. All right. Tam Hutchins. Oh, this is a great episode. I'm so excited for her. You get to spend time with other characters, and I definitely feel like the topic of this episode was showing honor in a myriad of ways. There's so many layers of honor, and the show feels like it took from black and white definition to show the gray layers of honor. Question: why do you think that Jaime got angry and punched the guy in the face when one of his men stabbed Ned Stark through the leg with a spear from behind? I'm so excited that you're watching Game of Thrones with your dad. So just
that's kind of what I just asked. Like, is it because somebody hurt him or because somebody interfered?
Yeah, somebody interfered. So it was about an honorable fight. That's kind of what Tam's saying. Surreal. Whose character arc would you like to see? As the show is 8 seasons long, character development will happen. So who are you most interested in as far as a character arc? Meaning seeing what they go through and who they become.
Arya.
Arya?
Seeing what she becomes, yeah.
Can any of the following people ever redeem themselves? Ever? And if so, who and maybe why? Joffrey.
No.
Sansa.
Maybe.
Catelyn.
Maybe. If she does the right thing with Tyrion.
The Hound.
Is that the one with the bad face?
Yeah, you can't. He ain't really done nothing wrong yet. I mean, I guess
the only thing I've seen was good. So.
Well, no, he did cut down the butcher's boy, but he did it because he was commanded to do it. So you can't really say the Mountain, his brother.
I don't like him.
So he can never be redeemed. Cersei.
Who's Cersei?
You can't remember the queen's name?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't like her. I don't like Jaime.
Yeah, but can she be redeemed? Could she ever do something to make you like her? Or Jaime?
Yeah. Not Jaime, no. She could tell the truth on what actually happened.
Okay, and Jaime, you said, can never be redeemed.
No, I don't like him.
Let's see. Luckman Daniels, do you think Ned Stark will make a good king?
Yes.
All right. Number 2, if you find yourself loving this series, can you picture yourself reading the books?
Yes.
Interesting. She won't even read my book. All right. Walker ST, will Dany ever sit on the Iron Throne? And then Skunk Ape agrees that's a good one.
Yes.
You think Dany will sit the Iron Throne?
Yeah.
Okay. Ungoliant, who does she think would have won had no one interfered between the Mountain and the Hound, and then Ned and Jaime? So Mountain and the Hound.
The Hound would have won, and Ned would have won.
Ned would have won against Jaime. All right. What is her opinion on Sweet Robin and Lysa? Does she think the people of the Vale realize they have left the plantation?
Who's Sweet Robin?
Sweet Robin's the little kid that was...
Oh, yeah, they're insane.
Yeah, exactly. But, again, there's character arcs, like somebody mentioned before. ATC and other things, why do you think Robert Baratheon usurped the Iron Throne? Do you think he's been a good king? If not, who should have ruled? So why do you think Robert usurped the throne? So that means, again, the Mad King was king. They call that's Aerys Targaryen, Dany's father, and Viserys' father. He was the king. Robert rebelled and Ned helped him and took the throne. So why do you think he did?
I guess he's been alright. I don't really know.
Yeah, there's not a lot of... I mean, basically, he's been king for about 17 years, and there's been no wars or something like that. And except there was a... You keep hearing about Theon a little bit, too, that you'll get more info on. You keep hearing Theon now. They're showing more of Theon. He's still at Winterfell. And he said... Remember, he's a Greyjoy, and remember, he had a failed rebellion. So there was a rebellion with the Greyjoys at one time, which is why Theon is Ned Stark's ward, right? So he's living there. He's not a Stark, but he lives with him like just like a Stark almost. But he's a ward, which is a fancy name for prisoner, right? Because of that rebellion. So you'll learn more about that too. So again, what did you think overall?
I think there's a lot going on right now.
So you're seeing now. Let me refresh that more. Of the details kind of behind the scenes, what John Aaron was trying to research, and now Ned was kind of following up on the same stuff. And then Catelyn goes and has Tyrion arrested, and he just so happened to quit, handed the king right before that. He of course didn't know nothing about it. He just learned about it, so he told Jaime he had it done, and then they fought.
Yeah, why'd he tell Jaime that?
Could protect his wife. It's about honor. Ned Stark is honorable to a fault. Ready to see what's next? Because you said that's all. You want to see how it ends. Now you want to see what's next. A lot of shit coming. All right. So next we will watch episode 6, A Golden Crown. So when you get back from your little trip.